Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Ratchet into the Nexus. Yeah, that last video was kind of weird. That little ending bit was kind of weird because I stopped recording and then I went to change the name for, like, the next episode. Wait, where do I go again? Oh, yeah. And, I was watching, the guy's 64 video in the background, only to find out I'm still recording somehow. So I must have either not stopped the recording and then it kept it going. But the other weird part is, too, that it would cut off at, like, the very inch of when I said, goodbye. And it would just, like, stop working right there, and then it would come back. I don't know. Hopefully nothing picked up in the last episode, but I can fix that if need be later. Anyway, we finally have the Rhino 7, and this is, of course, going to be most likely the finale. So let's go and get rid of these nether bastards and send them back to where they belong, which is the nether itself. This game does not have a full 2 arsenal, but it does have close enough. You still have at least 2 slots of weapons to play with, so it's kind of nice. We do now have the Rhino planned completely, so I don't need to worry about actually finding them anymore. However, I might still go out of my way to go grab a gold bolt, here and there. But that probably won't be the exact full plan. That guy just got completely fucking eliminated. I mean, a Rhino is supposed to be pretty goddamn strong, typically. But the thing is, with Rhinos that show up later in the later games, you only need to get the hollow plans to even get them anyway. So it kind of begs the question, like, should they still be as strong as they used to be if the only way to really gain access to them at all was through a collectible? So, I don't know. My argument would be, I still think they should be strong, like very, very strong. But there should still be, like, some sort of drawback, I guess. I guess in this case, the drawback being the fact that you cannot just get ammo out of it anymore. You're going to have to go find some. I think the Rhino 1 was the same way. Like, you couldn't pick up Rhino ammo, but you could, at the very least, buy them. But yeah, that was... Yeah, this thing really is just a melee weapon, isn't it? Just a full throttle melee weapon. Which is pretty cool. I gotta admit, I kind of like it. It's pretty neat. Oh, so this was just... How did I not see that bridge? How do I not see a damn thing to begin with? It's beyond me. I kind of missed the PDA. I used to despise it because it's like, why would I want to fucking spend more money getting ammo and stuff when I can already just go back to the shop to do it? And then I didn't realize that, wait a minute. There's cases like this where I'd rather have it right now, so I actually could do it. This is a really fucking badass weapon. I'm not a fan of the whole purple Nexus color that this game does have, but I gotta admit, when you got cool stuff, things be cool. Not gonna lie. He does decent damage, too. Alright, we gotta whip out Zircon again, because looks like there's people behind me, apparently. Hey, Warmonger's up. 25%, I'm guessing... Is that damage? I think so. 2 nether brutes left. Alright. Just mainly 2 more mini-bosses left to go. I guess we gotta go find all of them, apparently. Well, yeah, duh. That's kind of how this works. It wouldn't be much of a game if I didn't really have to do a thing, right? It'd be mixtape all over again. Stay still so I can shoot your ass. Please tell me that's a brute. Probably not. I think it's just one of those regular, bigger guys. A sort of mini-boss type, but not really. Okay. Love when Ratchet does that to me. Oh, there's our friend. Again, it would have been nice to go back and go, buy ammo so I can kill this guy off with a Rhino instead. I would love to get that thing upgraded quick. It's not necessary, and I mean, to be fair, I'm probably going to end up more than likely getting upgraded in challenge mode if I end up doing that. That'd be the faster way to do it, because at least I have a whole campaign to play with it. These guys are not dying. Either my Omni Blaster is just ass, or they're just that tanky. And I don't think that's the case. They don't show off signs of being super tanky, though. Were these here the whole time? These little hover boost ramps? I don't remember that being there. Look what I can do. Look what I can do. I can get new armor at level 2 now. I think challenge mode probably has level 3. I think so. I don't remember. I have rare titanium because somebody gave that to me. Yeah, we probably should have bought ammo. Actually, to be fair, it was smart of me. What's the rare titanium one say for it? Oh, nothing funny, I guess. Okay. To be fair, getting that rare titanium definitely helped me actually end up getting the upgrades for the ammo anyway, so there you go. Warmonger's basically done. Home in on heat signatures. I thought that's what it was already doing anyway. Rift is as good as it's gonna get. Aiming causes time to slow down. Ooh. Don't tell my friend about that. Don't tell him about that, don't tell him about Resistance 1 either, when you get the Far Eye. Or Deadeye. I think it's Deadeye in 3, and I think it's Far Eye in 1. Where you can slow down time. Because the Deadeye in 3, just had like a charged shot thing that instant kills. Because back then, the sniper in that game, especially online, would take 2 shots to kill. It might have been 1 shot for a headshot, but it typically took like a couple body shots to kill, which was fine. Resistance 3 was pretty damn balanced. At least for me it was. I always felt. I miss that game, man. I miss Uncharted 3. I miss all of it. You can still play Last of Us, at least. Even on the remastered version. Yeah, they brought back multiplayer for the remastered game. But they didn't do that for Uncharted 3. Which is weird, because I thought Uncharted 3 was kind of like their moneymaker. They had all these ideas for it and shit, and they threw it away. Ah, Naughty Dog. Classic Naughty Dog. Fucking up their games. What else is new? And then making sure that nobody wants to play them anymore because they make all these nasty, gross, agenda-oriented games now. Don't we just love it?
That creature is making its way towards Nefton. If he destroys the Dimensionator, we'll never be able to banish the Nethers.
We'll cut him off at the pass.
I'm gonna be really pissed off if that intergalactic game or whatever comes out and actually ends up being like a fine finesse hack and slash, like really up there in terms of DMC and all that, and classic God of War, or just anything of the sort. Because I'm so tired of Naughty Dog's just bullshit. Ever since The Last of Us 2, mainly. Technically, it started with The Last of Us 1, if you really think about it, but definitely 2 was where things started to crack. Actually, Left Behind. Left Behind started to show the cracks of something more evil going on behind the scenes. I know I'm talking very political stuff here, but I'm not trying to talk about specifically that sort of thing. Like, oh, Ellie's gay. Who cares? You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, who cares in the sense of like, oh well, I mean, that doesn't matter. Doesn't affect me as much. Now, I'm talking about this sort of evil force of Druckmann. Okay, cool. Trying to... It almost feels like he's trying to make games specifically to piss people off, so that he can have a reason to be victimized. Like, oh, you don't like my game because there's a gay person in it. I don't like your game because they're fucking stupid. Like, the shit that you're trying to preach. Dumb shit to people. And I want to make it clear that I don't think gay stuff is dumb shit. I'm talking about the Dreckman types trying to make it the entire identity of the entire... You know, it just... He's ruining it for everybody, basically. That's how I feel about it. I don't know. It's hard to put my words into the proper way of putting it without sounding like I'm actually
How's it going with the Dimensionator?
some asshole or something like that. It's just I specifically have more of an anger toward that guy than anything really else. Oh, that's it? You could be fucking kidding me. Are we already... I kind of want to see how much damage I do naturally with the Rhino. It doesn't look like it's going to be much. This is going to be a fucking long-ass fight then. If I'm not careful. If the Rhino is doing this much damage at level 1. Well, now it's level 2 now. So, good. Which is very good. If need be, I can go back and upgrade things. Yeah, I don't know. Ow. Fuck. Well, it's also funny... Okay, I know I should not be talking about it right now because I'm playing Ratchet, but... I haven't actually, like, fully played The Last of Us 2. So, I mean, gameplay-wise, it looks fine. So there's always a chance that they could end up actually making that new game at least somewhat enjoyable to play. But I feel like if I buy that game, I'm only supporting a fucking cuck. So... Oh yeah, I forgot that Nexus was all about the concept of this brother and sister team, and they're not actually bad guys. I forgot that I can move blocks. That probably would have helped me a long time ago if I remembered to do that. I kind of want to make sure that, yeah. That you're in front of it. I think you have to do this. The problem is, Clank goes down so far, so fast. I mean, I could try doing that. That's too late. Pardon me. I know.
Miss Prague, if you can hear me, please tell me where you are.
I don't like having to do this again, but oh well. Like, it's not even really a hard puzzle, just... I kind of feel like I fucked it up. Like, even, like, right there, for example. Like, I fucked that up, because, like, easily, all I had to do was just stand in front of where I needed to stand in front of, and I still fucked that up, too. Clank goes... He goes... Okay, that might be it. Game? No, it's not the game's fault. I'm sorry.
Miss Prague, if you can hear me, please tell me where
Obviously it's not, because... In all fairness, it's a puzzle that I need to solve. And I'm being dumb about it, and I'm not doing a very good job. I just hate the idea that, like, once you get hit, it's over. Like, you're pretty much just stuck until it's done. I don't know. I just need to figure this out. Figure out what the fuck I'm doing wrong. I guess it would just be this, right? Yeah, like, you would have to be jumped down with it as soon as... Like, I have to time... I have to time myself with it. Possibly. Or you could just do this. Oh my fucking god. I'm so sorry to everybody that's like, oh my god, Alex, it's not that difficult. I know. I can tell. You gotta understand that there's things that I just think aren't the way that they're supposed to work. Although in that case, that's just me actually being stupid. But sometimes I don't think that something can happen, and then I don't even bother trying with it. Before I realize too late, oh yeah, that was something I could have tried.
I will help you find something.
Oh yeah, we have to do another character, one of those, you know, those things. Also, I know it's kind of lame, I guess, but I've always kind of enjoyed the idea that Clank is a very, well, I was about to say neutral, but he's always been a very kind-hearted character that cares about anybody and everybody, regardless of whether or not they're a villain or not. He's very forgiving, and willing to give people a second chance. And, you know, as dumb and lame as it sounds, I actually do respect that a lot. Because that's something very hard to do.
Ratchet, I have located Vendra. I am working to free her as we speak.
But I do find that really sweet. That he's willing to look past transgressions and just say, it's fine. We all fuck up. Now, sometimes in life, there are people that fuck up so much to the point where it's like, why do I bother with you?
Interdimensional monster the size of a spaceport.
And I guess at that point, it's more of a case of, you know, shame on you type ordeal, as they say. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me thrice, you owe me some shampoo. Or let me eat your poo. I don't know.
Clank, this guy's tearing apart the city. What's your status? We need one more
Yeah, I was gonna say. The idea of combining the puzzle aspect with the final boss is pretty neat. However, I think if you're gonna get a skill point, you might have to solve every one of these puzzles in the final boss without taking damage, I think. So at least that one falls with me while I'm going. It doesn't go any further faster. But that's because the block in question is a lot lighter than Clank, so would make sense for that to be the case. Or not lighter, but it's lighter than that, I guess. It makes sense, goddammit, in my head. And now we're gonna go all the way back. It would have been pretty cool if some of these actually do open up new paths. 'Cause I think the first level did that. The first, oh yeah, you can do this too. I keep forgetting that I can use the left stick to move. I don't have to actually just use the right stick to avoid everything, but it just becomes a habit. It's something really easy to kind of just rely on, so then it's faster. You know me. I like my things to be fast. Also, I don't remember what happens if you get attacked by the Nether Beast. I think you just take damage.
Let's just get out of here.
Okay, cool.
I never want to see this place again.
Ratchet,
Yep.
I have Vendra. We will be there soon.
I also like the whole ink palette that Clank has going on when he's inside the Nether portals. I think that's really cool. Really cool artistic design. So again, you know, there are things in this game that I like, look-wise. I'm not a complete asshole all the time. I do, however, wish you could get Rhino ammo, but I understand why. It is the goddamn Rhino, after all. They're usually pretty damn powerful. And now I gotta fight the whole fucking final boss again, don't I? All the way from the beginning. If I have to start from the very, very, very beginning of this again, I'm just going to the vendor, because there's no point. Okay, thank God. Ratchet, what the fuck are you doing? Ugh. All of a sudden, he just did like a hyper slam for some reason, it looked like. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I did not... Like, I actually did not mean to do that. Maybe I accidentally pressed it and didn't realize. I don't know. No, not DSP. But I have actually no clue. Something that also is kind of funny is I gotten so used to game. Ooh, this makes me feel weird. I got so used to games just having floors that just exist, and I don't have to worry about, you know, invisible walls. I could just deal with that, and then not fall off on accident. This game does not have that for these platforms, so I need to realize that's actually something I need to worry about. A struggle I seem to have. Fuck. Me. Man. Every goddamn day now. And not to mention, this thing also makes you fly forward too, so... something else to kind of be careful of. I'm about to mute my mic in a second, so you can just hear it in my voice. My throat's fucking up. And we have enemies. And they respawn. Great. Oh, fuck them. Time to die, bitch. At least I can still get health back every... I'll mute my mic. Hang on. Okay, are we good? We're good. Sorry about that, folks, but it has to be done. It's annoying. That's just how life is. I like how my fusion bombs are just so damn powerful. That's almost able to wipe out the boss itself. If I had just enough ammo for it. This thing gets a lot of XP from just hitting him, though. Again, that'd be great for a challenge run, wouldn't it? I thought he was reacting to the rift, like, oh! Stop doing that! Uh-oh. Oh yeah, they spawned the tether guys again, or nether guys. And that's it, I think. I'll have to kill this dude. No. That's all of Ratchet Nexus. Holy shit. Okay, cool. So, final thoughts. Still a pretty... it's still a pretty decent game. Lengthwise, it's not as short as I remember it being. It's actually a little longer than I thought it would be. Longer than Quest for Booty. Shorter than Crack in Time, obviously. Shorter than TOD. But I gotta admit, I do think this game is still worth giving a shot. If you are a Ratchet fan, no doubt. So, definitely give it a check out. If you have never played it, I do think it's worth beating at least once. It's got a pretty nice Rhino, I'm not gonna lie. The Rhino 7 is actually pretty cool. I'm not a big fan of the art style overall, because I don't know. It's the Ratchet PS3 games just don't hit the same sort of art style for me that they did before. Or even really after when it came to 2016. But granted, 2016 was based around the first game. So, of course, it was going to have the art style closer resembled to the first game. Which is already something that I already have a bias toward. That's going to happen. Weapon-wise, we have a decent roster of weapons. We have your Buzzblades. A lot of them are very nether-focused, sure. But that's kind of the concept of the game anyway, so it's all about the nether. Makes sense. I do like the puzzle aspect for Clank puzzles a bit. I still don't like doing Clank puzzles regardless of whatever game, even in Crack in Time, where I tend to feel like those are the better ones. I think, yeah, you can control Clank here. It's pretty cool. Like for right now, down, up, down, up, down, up. You get the point. So, there are things I like about it. And, you know, of course, there's always going to be things I don't like about things, but for what it's worth, I still think it's a pretty cool... Oh, you can slow down the entire time? Are you kidding me? Yeah. It's just a pretty decent Ratchet and Clank game. Has some decent weapons, has some unique ideas here and there, like with the whole Nether Beast weapon. That's pretty fun to play with. They have a lot less weapons, but it is a shorter game, and having up to 3 levels is, you know, it's fine. Anyway, I'll probably just end it here, because it's going to keep going on forever. So, whoa. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see y'all next time for whenever I do next, which will most likely be Full Frontal Assault first, probably before All for One, just because it'd be easier that way. Something I can kind of just do on my own time. I think it's about as long as this game. I looked it up. So, I don't know. Anyway, that's it. So, take care, everybody.